All right, section 3. Dividing polynomials. Okay, before I get started, let's just take a look at something here. 1009 divided by 32. Everybody do long division. Figure that out, please. And make a remainder. Do not use a decimal. Okay? Next, 4th grade. Dividing and making a remainder.
It's been years.
I didn't ask for a conversation. Get it done. Show me that you are smarter than a 4th grader.
Oh.
Alright, so let's just take a look at how we do this. And we really need to focus on what it is we do in long division. So I look at the first number. Does 32 go into 1? Now I go to the next number. So
No.
that's important that you understand. You check the first thing and then you keep going. You go into 10. Okay, you go into 100. Okay, now the question is, what are you doing in your brain to make you think this goes into 100?
Multiplying
What are you multiplying?
as many times as you can.
How many 32s go into 100?
Yeah, how many 32s go into 100? Now, how do you know what to put up here?
How many does go?
What is the answer?
3.
3. No. Where am I going to put it?
Above zero.
Above the second zero.
You're not going to put it here.
No.
Okay, that's important. Okay? You go to the place value. So now what do?
You multiply by 3.
What am I multiplying exactly?
32.
3 and 32.
What's the first thing I multiply?
32 by 3.
3. Thank you. What's 3 times 2?
6.
That's where that goes. And then
9.
Then, what do you do? Subtract the whole thing, right? I know you don't know what the parentheses around, but you're going to need to today. What do you get?
4.
Oh. Then what do you do? Notice how many steps there are to doing long division that you have learned to do in your head, okay? So, look.
9. Bring down the 9.
Bring down the 9. That's important. Okay? Now what?
You figure out how many times 32 goes into 49.
Find how many times 32.
Dude, you can raise your hand just like everybody else that's sitting here doing this, listening to you just blab your mouth whenever you feel like it. Raise your hand, just like everybody else.
How many times does 32 go into 49? So it goes in 1.
One time. Okay, and again, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3. You subtract that, and you get 17. We're at the end. So normally you put a decimal and keep going, but we're going to stop here. Now, what is the final answer? Luke.
31 remainder 17.
Right. Now, here's how you really are writing this. What you have just done is you figured out the mixed number for this. How many times does 32 go into 1009? 31 with a remainder of
17 over 32.
over 32. That's how you do that. Okay, so that was the final step. It is this number over that fraction. We call that the J method. At least my 4th grade teacher said that. What? Maybe that. I don't think she is.
Track her down.
Okay. All right, so look at how many steps there were. Now let's do this. Example 1. Ready? So a squared plus 3a minus 4 divided by a plus 1. So here's, let's go back to this. You told me you wanted to know how many times 32 went into 100. And in your brain, you were really thinking how many groups of 30 goes into 100. And you kind of, most of you understood 32, but you really, you were doing a quick estimate in your head of the 30, that group. So really what we're going to do here is we are only interested in A. How many times is A, or can A, go into A squared?
Yes.
Okay, you're not to worry about this other stuff yet. So what am I going to put up here, because that's the position I'm looking at that you said it works. What I put here is multiply by A to get A squared. Not negative A squared. I want the same thing, right?
Is it just a squared?
Well, A squared times A is not A squared. What goes up here?
A.
A. Okay? So now you must take this whatever you have up here and multiply it by the whole thing. Not just the A. What's A times A? A squared. And A times 1? A. A times 1 is A. Now what do? What do we do over here? Subtract it. You subtract the whole thing. You need parentheses to subtract, otherwise you're going to make mistakes. So what is 3 minus 1? 2. So that's 2a. A squared minus a squared? 0. So those are gone. That's the whole point. If those aren't gone, you didn't do it right. Now what did we do over here? Oh, you dropped down the next position, which is minus 4. What times A? Look at the first number again. What times A gives you 2A? 2. Okay. So I'm going to show you something here in just a second that I want you to change. So 2 times A is
2A.
And 2 times 1? 2. And subtract the whole thing. What do you get? -6. Are we done?
No, you have the -6s.
Okay, now, this up here really should be moved over 1. Just because you should probably keep it above the same positions. Yeah, this was what you were putting into this position. Okay? I'm just telling you to shove it over. Alright? Alright, so the answer then is A plus 2 with a remainder of -6 over A plus 1. 31 and 17 30-seconds. A mixed number is nothing more than an addition of a whole number and a fraction. So this is what you have here. You can write it like this, which is probably the better way to write it. Yeah. Plus negative is not wrong. Yes?
So when we, like for our answer, you want us to write that?
Yeah, that's the answer.
You said something about the 1 yet. You said we don't have to worry about that 1 yet.
We ended up worrying about it.
Yeah.
Because the way times A times 1 we got it. When we added.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright. Pretty simple? Easy to do?
Stop there.
So you want to stop there?
Yes.
No.
No, not like on the examples, I meant like homework was.
Okay, well here's let me just give you a heads up of what it is that we're actually doing. Is 32 a factor of 1009? How do you know?
Because there's
Because there's a remainder. Now all of a sudden you just come up with another way of factoring trinomials or any other polynomial. if it works. This would be the long way of trying to figure it out. Right? Is 4 a factor of 8?
Yeah.
What would be the other thing that goes with it?
Remainder.
2. So what happens is if you get a 0 remainder, then this and that, 2 binomials, are what the factors are of this. Just giving you a heads up. I mean, right now you just learned how to do this, but the purpose is to come up with the different factors. Okay? So they give you the first one. But when you get in algebra 2, you're going to do some other type of division that will help you out. Okay? So right now, let's just do this. Example 2. See if you can do this on your own. 9b squared plus 6b plus 8 is 3b minus 4 a factor.
Oh, well, we have to just answer no and yes for some of them?
No. This is me trying to push your brain a little bit further. Just divide it and write the answer. You don't get to answer, you already wrote the notes down. What? Yeah. You can go make copies if you want. Oh, okay. Just take them down to the office and ask them to make copies for me. All of them, if you want. Also grab 12-1, my master copy.
Where's that at?
You're gonna have to put the binder together and then flip it back to 12-1. Carry a copy. Thank you. You done? Your silence would mean no, I guess. Yeah. Do I need to go through this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What times 3b gives me 9b squared? 3b times 3b is 9b squared. 3b times minus 4. You have to distribute it, right?
Minus 12.
Minus 12b. Subtract.
18.
6 minus a negative 12.
18.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, buddy.
What times 3b gives me 18b? Yes. Notice we're at the end now. 18b minus 24. Subtract it.
Oh, okay.
So my answer is 3b plus 6 plus 32 over 3b minus 4 here. Who actually got it done and got it right? That's really all there is to it, guys. If you get a remainder of 0, then you found factors. If you didn't, then you got a remainder. No big deal. Yes.
Wait, so there aren't any remainders, we just leave it like this, or how should we put our
Your
answer?
answer is just what's at the top. You write 3b plus 6. Okay, what's this have to do with asymptotes?
Yeah.
What?
I was wondering,
What's this have to do with asymptotes?
Yeah.
3. Okay, I want you to divide that like we did, do long division of this. So 3x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. Go ahead and do that. And take very long. 12. Or copy of 12 right. Sophie, what about you? Did you put the?
Just put it back.
Yeah, my copies. Thank you. What times x is 3x, Sophie? Okay, so 3x plus 3. Sophie, what do you get? What?
Or negative 2.
Thank you. So my answer is 3 plus 2 over x plus 1. Oh, negative 2, sorry. Is that right? Okay. Would it be alright if I wrote it like this? Negative 2 over x plus 1 plus 3?
Yeah. It's the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's Graham.
Oh!
There's Graham.
That's a wrap tonight.
We gotta go.
But if, can we do it like 3 minus 2
That's what we did yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, that's what
But
I
the
asked
point is
him.
this.
Sorry.
This matches your
Asymptote.
So, what,
x minus h plus
You're
k.
it's the asymptote thing.
Yeah.
Just
Well, everybody should know how to do this. I mean, it's just got to get it to this form.
Yeah.
So the instructions are rewrite and graph.
oh.
So you're gonna have to do long division and put it in this form, and then graph it like you did last time.
I don't know find it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's one here.
Okay, so we have to back.
Were you taking this?
I don't want to graph it, but I can.
Yeah.